Hey guys, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Dude. You guys, what's up? What's up? My fellow Chinese, Americans, Europeans, Germans, French. Not actually someone that I know. Oh, one person. And Asians out there. So, what's up, guys? How you doing? This is Bill coming at you live at China, and guys, I feel like I am in a dangerous situation because, guys, you probably know the professional situation I'm in right now, bro. Like, usually I work at those fucking random ass fucking Chinese just slave kind of jobs. But recently, I got a job that I have been working for almost 5 months. Yeah, over 5 months. And I found the boss actually to be obeying the labor laws in China. And at the meantime, be respectful to employee and assigning each job role to each employee. And I feel like, yeah, dude, I actually got fucking scolded by this boss a lot. But meantime, the fact that he obeys the labor law and he's just not making me having no my personal time at all. I feel like this good, bro. Like, this is my standard now, dude. Like, if you try to hire me, basically understand that if you just obey the labor law and you are not like too much of a douchebag, I think you're a pretty good boss, and I think this is where I'm at right now. And I think at this time I'm in a rather precarious, if I'm using a rather advanced English word, which I'm using right now. Like, why I'm learning English in China, dude, just to say for this moment, okay, like, okay, I fucked that, bro. To save it for this moment, when I can use this word precarious, which means dangerous. I feel like I'm in a dangerous position right now in terms of my job. So it's just a regular job, just trying to pay for my khakis. Because this job that I'm working in right now, this company that I'm under labor law contract, is actually a company that just hires a lot of people from her family and relatives, So I feel like I just learned from today, and I don't think it's too much of a bad thing because I expect that because in China, nepotism eating is actually the same. And bro, wait, audio is okay. Channel with a darker camera. Darker camera, bro. I don't know which channel, bro. Well, hey, I think. What the fuck? I'll both. So you probably should tune into China Build channel, my second channel. Yeah. So, but regardless, sometimes you can change. But the main thing that I realized today is that my main boss today is actually paying my salary, told me that he needs me to fucking work, bro. But in the meantime, I don't want to go to his city Shenzhen. And the reason is because, as for one guy, only like actually it's because of him, he has gave me some pretty warnings about that kind of situation from my Zab boss. Like it's not fucking looking good, bro. So yeah, bro, I think right now he's saying because we were on a phone call today, and he says you gotta come because we cannot fucking do this project without you. I'm like, can we just find someone else in Shenzhen City to play that role? You know, I think in that role, the only thing you need to do is to speak some fucking alright English, you know, just not worse than mine, and be understanding of a little bit of overseas social markets video platforms, which I don't think is a good thing, guys. I do not watch TikTok. I do not watch Chinese TikTok, so I feel like I'm a monk, but the headmaster of monk in China is arrested recently because he corrupted like over the networks of Jack Ma, and had escorts and sons and daughters over 100. So, to like in this society that I live in right now, I think seems like crazy, bro. And bro, homie, bro, I think I was saying that, you know, last live stream, I'm gonna name this stream for a guy for president of the United States. For a guy to say, hey, that's a fucking slogan. Yeah. And I didn't do that, bro, because I didn't know if you would be actually way too sad about you right now you are. So I'm so happy to see you, my brother. So happy to see you. They can do project with you and they provide you lodging, transport, and extra food as well, pretend them by complying with Chinese law. That's right, fucking. That's damn fucking right, bro. Because I I feel like I do have so many flaws in terms of my job seeking and complying with boss ritual and the tendency. And that's my problem. And that is because of my father, I think, for the majority of the reasons that come from. But as the meantime, bro, I think I now have you as my second father. I'm just kidding, bro. You know, like you might be, bro. I think like I have a big brother like you that can provide me with insights that my father and other Chinese people around me wouldn't provide. Because like you're American and you know like about how to fucking adapt to this fucking situation I'm in right now. I think I'm in a rather dangerous situation right now because you guys know in China it's all about nepotism. It's a work market, in the job market, where it's in the private sector. In the public sector, I will say it's a little bit more fair, but you know, like there's something in there. I don't know what, I don't know, but in the private sector is what I learned from this company. Although I feel like this is almost the best company that I have working in terms of just obeying the fucking basic labor law. Yeah, that's it. And bro, I feel like you really provide me with an stance that I should fucking let that boss know, because I think that boss is ultra fucking manipulative, and he's just so good. Like he's a boss in China, bro. Like he's a boss in China, in the private sector. So he's not like some arrogant dude, Donald Trump kind of guy boss. He's like some fucking 10 times more arrogant dude kind of person who tries to fucking use one of his employee for 10 times of his spend kind of guy. So it is hard to negotiate with that kind of person. So combined with your knowledge and my beloved cousin, Dongguo, and another big Chinese bro that I fucking get to know the Reno. So I think I was able to like negotiating with a rather sensible target. Because all I was trying to say, bro, I ain't coming, bro. I don't want to come to Shenzhen because like once you fucking laid off based on my fucking requirements, even though I laser one solo and you came out with that fucking offer and you came out with that and you were like, yeah, let me talk to another of my shareholder about that. I'm like, dude, like there is no fucking reason I come to Shenzhen, bro. Yeah, I do have a fucking broken knee. And on that note, I think I need to really pay thank you to these people, brother, all of you, each and every of you. Okay, and the most recent key for your $20 donations for my knee treatment surgery donation. So thank you for making me able to stand out to those fucking slave owners / and I feel like I really don't want to go to Shenzhen, bro. But as a meantime, like if they really need me, I gotta go. Like I don't have a choice because right now I realize that in this company that I'm working right now in the Chengdu office, recently there has been 3-4 more employees that were hired to do the job, and I feel like at least 3 of them were fucking hired into the company by nepotism. So nepotism. So I love to work in this company. You know, he doesn't pay well. Yeah, I know, bro. He pays peanuts, but he obeys the labor law. That fucking company in Shenzhen was like, yeah, we really don't really provide any lodging or also your business trip. That's the first thing that they said. And second, bro, I think he realized how absurd his fucking requirement is. It's like, yeah, Bill, but a 1,000 RMB, which is like $90, $100, something like that, or $800. Waiting to do the job they're currently doing right now, which is business development. You gotta do that. You gotta keep doing that. Good boy. Second thing, we need you to be the second fucking El Satan, which is like a Chinese TikTok marketer. They were just going viral in the world because all those Chinese other e-commerce and companies were resorting to the market strategy of just trying to let YouTubers do a review video of the product for free, and they say not pay them anything. I think those YouTubers should. I'm sorry, I messed up. I think those YouTubers should get paid, and I was actually negotiating with one of those YouTubers. They're like, "Can you do 550? Can you do 500?" I was like, "Bro, like I would like to do that if I were the boss. But dude, I'm just fucking working for this company. So I do not have this budget allowance tolerance something to make that decision because this boss he's just trying to optimize. He wants to hire me for one person that is doing my job and for one person that is doing the job that is emulating the most legendary marketing genius in China, which I think I think that he's legendary by his meantime. Like people just always tell me, hey dude, like you sound like that LC Tony guy, Tony. I'm like, why do you think I sound like him? Like I wasn't trying to sound like him at all. I don't even know him, in fact, until 6 months ago. But right now, just because I'm Chinese and you're saying, oh, it's a Chinese person speaking with a rather like 80% American accent guy with an Asian face, a Chinese person, you're saying that I sound like I think that's a little bit racist too. And yeah, man. And I ain't trying to feel the stereotypes because let's jump out, bro. This afternoon, I combined with your advice with my cousin's advice, who is actually also an Amazon business person, and another big brother that I get to know on the red, and they're telling me, bro, like, yeah, dude, like, now you are in the buyer position, so just reject it. That's what you gotta do. And in fact, this is why I'm saying, like, I just really don't want to go on that business trip to Shenzhen, bro. Fuck Shenzhen, bro. I went to fucking the United States of fucking America. So you think I need to fucking go to Shenzhen to learn something about fucking the war? Probably, since I haven't traveled to your first city in China, but probably not because I've been in Los Angeles for some time. So, bro, I'm gonna change this title into for a guy for U.S. President 2028. I'm down with this string if you don't mind. Yeah, bro. But I think you personally fine, bro, because I feel like you were trying to be just as reasonable as fucking Jeff Bezos, right? Okay, and American business type icon. So I really was just trying to take all of this lodging, food stipends, transportation, all of the equation, all this stuff is actually involved. But I feel like that's just so stupid. And because I'm doing this job for business development for him, which is just trying to connect with YouTubers to try to get them do videos, review videos for free in exchange for free product. And I'm like, yeah, bro, probably I should just like follow this Chinese paradigm. And I'm like, fuck this, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna fucking pay this fucking kind of thing, dude. Fuck it, bro. Like, even for those fucking American YouTubers that I fucking contacted via email, that we are talking right now, bro. You think that I don't want you to get paid more by this fucking Chinese employer, this company? Do I want you to get paid as much as possible? But I'm broke. I'm just working for this guy, so I can do the best I can do, which is just to give you the as offer, and it's a little bit embarrassing. And for real, guys, I feel like right now in this moment, homie for I gotta remind me a lot of things about the most basic things in terms of me going on this fucking so-called business trip to Shenzhen, because I'm now under the labor law contract of this Chengdu company. But if I go on that Shenzhen business trip, I'm still under this Chengdu contract. Yeah, that's for sure. But I feel like I'm just not able to do the work that I am assigned to with authenticity, with transparency, as much as possible. Because like I feel like, bro, like it's actually you do like you feel just like some dead YouTube channels that haven't uploaded YouTube video for a long time. Let's say my channel, but my channel is for different reason. You guys know the reason, because so is different. So for you guys, I can understand you guys too. It's just hard to reject this kind of offer where this person is saying, "Hey, we're gonna send our fucking $800 fucking product to you for free in exchange for anything." It's gonna be hard for you because it's gonna be hard for all of us. It's as those fucking, let's say, fucking real YouTubers that's fucking getting tens of thousands of views and hundreds of millions of views each video. I think like it can be hard to reject that if you're getting a very good product, right? And bro, yeah, appreciate you for that. Appreciate you so much for that. And the brighter one, bro. I think right now, I feel like I named this lesson that I'm in a dangerous situation. Not just because of the situation I'm actually in terms of what happened to me, but also the job situation I'm in right now. Because in the past, I could just easily, make a video and just rant about things. I feel like that's pretty fucked up. That I feel like this happening in society. I can do that for free. But after the big daddy came to me, bro, I cannot do that no more. It's not I cannot do that. I just don't feel like as comfortable as I was doing that before. But at this moment, I'm just realizing my boss do like she just my new boss, local boss that I'm under contract with. She just hiring a couple of employees, which were just fucking her relatives. And like, yes, you can be good, but in a society in China, you just cannot compete with nepotism. Why this? It's not gonna happen. I'm realistic, so and I'm just like, bro, like if I went on that business trip to Shenzhen, bro, and if they cannot even meet the most basic business standard in terms of lodging, food, transportation, considering the fact that I'm actually disabled, I think like I ain't going on that business trip. And I told the boss about how I feel about it. I told the boss, I said, bro, hey, I don't really want to go on this business trip or a job. If you want to really frame it that way, because right now we are living. I do have a place to live. I do have a living standards that's way lower than Shenzhen, and I do have a companies that obey the labor law, which is quite rare in where I live. And I heard about the news that in Shanghai, actually, government is putting banners on those fucking construction site to say that you have to respect the right of the worker that work in this fucking place. You have to pay them what they are supposed to get paid legally. So I feel like Shanghai is real like a fucking top benchmark for China, and I feel like it would be so beautiful if the rest of China, especially my city, would follow the same fucking guidelines. So China, say it. Now I'm looking like a fucking China shit, bro. I'm just trying to say that, like, in Shanghai, the basic awareness of law and labor law fucking really being solidified, and that's a good thing. So I love that about China. I love that about China. But one thing is that I'm not a Shanghai person. You know, a Shanghai person can. Okay, there is one thing about people who came from others in Shanghai and Beijing. Like, when we meet them, we like actually crazy, like, 今年你吃了吗? Which means, hey, Beijing fucking God, have you eaten yet? And that's just way related to some ordinary citizens from Beijing. So, like, this one funny name, but I mean, I think it's actually also meaningful because, like, it implies something. And it implies something that you probably can know why. So that's me. What's that? Right now, I really feel like I'm in a position that I don't need no more cigarettes, bro. No fucking more cigarettes. But in the meantime, I feel like this is something that's a little bit sick, dude. Like, you feel sick about cigarettes, but like, when you have to go to the bathroom for a moment, you got to fucking bring your lighter out and bring one sick. So this is what I'm doing right now. So homies, I'm gonna see you guys in one moment, and I can never see you guys. So guys, I love you so much, but I've been breaking down today, so hopefully you guys can forgive me for that, and I'll be back in one second. that, fucking just aim the lifetime of this cigarette. So, gloves here. Actually, guys, let me actually go through my homie, my fucking brother, and the next president of the United States of America for a while. Bro, like, you guys don't know how much he's just really helping me intellectually, to helping me to understand the job market in China and how to adapt to it. Homie is a fucking legend. That was, let me see. Oh, by the way, guys. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Actually, I think, guys, thank you, Kiwas. Thank you for your $20 donation. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. And send me some peace too. Homie, you always show up. Not this time, but I know you always show up because you really just gave me so much support that without me, I would be dead. So I just want to say thank you, and you, and you too. Isha, I love you because I'm saying, bro. $10.48. Okay. Hey, bro. Let me actually go through what you said. This stream. Everything's okay on this channel with Dr. Kama. Dr. Kama, it's actually better. Okay, so iPhone 8 ain't really fucking working, dude. So I really probably should just use iPhone 8. I probably should just sell it. Also, if I sell it, I think people will be missing out on it because iPhone is great. Because I feel like it's an Android that my father and my aunt is using is less fucking understandable than iPhone 8. Well, we also have better expectations, and it's difficult when you can't get rule of law instead of variable arbitrary law. I'm sorry, do I mispronounce it? Instead of variable arbitrary rule by law or rule by opposite to law. Yes, I do have a high expectation, bro. The fact that I said 10K to my boss, my super boss, because like she was trying to be this surrogate for me, and because she doesn't understand my job position, and she rejected my race, and I was like, bro, like you're making me really stressful to ask for a raise. It's just fucking like way over the fucking market pay in Chengdu City. So that makes me just fucking fumble and say, thank you. And dude, expecting that dude coming back at me with 8K, I was like, oh man, dude, just fucking hours, dude. And it's bad, bro, fucking a real practitioner, better than Donald Trump. And I'm like, bro, I ain't stupid. So I'm just saying, dude, like, I ain't coming, dude. I really don't want to come, but like, if you pay me more, then I can sure my knee injury. Thanks to K1. Thank you for contributing to my injury training surgery. Thank you guys. Because like I think he saw that I was like that stupid, and that's why I didn't want to fucking work for him to fucking travel to Shenzhen to take a plane from Chengdu to from fucking pandas to the fucking Silicon Valleys, which produce like Silicon Valley products 20 times cheaper than actually Silicon Valley products, or 30% lower than that. To be honest, this like Huaqiangbei, this like a place in China where Chinese manufacturers just try to copy American manufacturers in terms of, let's say, AirPods, iPhones, those kind of things, and they just can produce a product that can just sell for like 10 times cheaper than that price. So yeah, bro, that's Shenzhen, and that's also the city of spiral of homelessness in China for its publicity. Let me see, bro. It might be nice to choose a red flag this guy is raising, that you have enough of an advance upfront to pay for a self-funded return to Chengdu. That boss, if that boss fails, bro, I think that makes sense, bro. But this is where I come from, a brainer, which I have a lack of common sense in terms of flight trips. I don't know if like flight trips can stretch up to 2 months, 3 months, because they might just be my business trips, you know. So yeah, that's good. That's fucking good, bro. Because like he's like, hey, that boss was like, hey, let me talk to my other shareholder, because I serve them. Mine is pretty nice, you know. I think I can was the best, and he knows market scenery. And that person that I'm negotiating right now, I think he's like the most business savvy person to fucking know. Let me try to fucking use those fucking Chinese persons for slaves. Look at what I can fucking generate with just fucking 2 persons of Chinese with 20% of his events too. So I just really honestly don't have too much of an experience with those kind of bosses. And this, when you advise me and when I ask for advice from my cousin, I think it makes a major impact. And bro, yeah. So you really, how many people? That's a war, because like I only have heard it from Trump, and I don't think it's actually a war for young Chinese. And do the fuck with the fuck. My only reference is paid.
to the Chinese labor laws. That's the thing. Like, it is one thing that you know the Chinese labor laws, and it's another thing that you actually live here and actually have to do with the Chinese labor laws. It's two different things, my homie. You know, but it's fucking China. You know what I mean, bro? Let me try to put it up like a fucking gangster. It's easy for me to say this, but I'll be tempted to say, well, I work for people that comply with Chinese labor laws. I don't work when those fucking comply fucking with. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. I think that's what I'm gonna say to him next. Damn fucking right. Cause like in China, bro, I don't have that luxury. Cause do you know why people work in China sometimes for pay this less than $300 a month, and they work 6 days a week? It's because they have no choice. And yes, the employers do not comply with the Chinese labor laws. So what's good? Like, do you think they care? They don't care. And if we have to, and you have to name one place that cares, I would say Shanghai. Okay, Shanghai would be the place. And I will hope that people and administration and business would just follow the footsteps of Shanghai, which can be really difficult. Right, so it appears that your parent company that has your labor contract is one responsible for lodging, transport, and food stipend. That's right, dude. That's right, homie. The Shenzhen company can reimburse the Chengdu company to the tune of what the Chengdu company requires. That's right, bro. I don't know the relationship, bro. I don't know the relationship so well. Because I fuck about the relationship. Let me just fucking care about my work conditions. That's the most important things. Because right now they're trying to disobey the labor laws. And me as a worker do. Come on. Come on. Personally, from the way I'm hearing, is the Shenzhen company is approaching car couch marketing in a very stupid way, but that's their problem. Yeah, bro, it's their problem and it's Chinese companies' problems because Chinese companies are not approaching this marketing strategy with, like, let's say LC Tony kind of fucking marketing. It's a problem, but that's what they know. And now they got me, and I think I have their insights, and their boss think this was a good insight that they fucking immediately take action on that. So it's a problem, bro. But I think you are a little bit just overestimating the infrastructure and knowledge and work conditioning of the Chinese companies or workers, bro. Yeah, a little bit. You might frame it not so much as you don't want to go, but given red flags, you will not go when non-compliance / with labor laws puts you in a worse position, not to mention negotiating extra pay for work. Yeah, that's right, bro. I really don't want to go. That's an honest feeling from me. I really don't want to go. Because, like, dude, I could have been making more money in America, much more money, and probably got a green card. But I came back. Why? Is that because I want to come back to America to experience the same thing and get paid just like half less than the pay that I got in America? Definitely not for that. So this is actually making me really sick. This is actually making me really sick. You might frame it, no, not so much as you don't want to go, by giving a red flag should not go when non-compliance with labor law puts you in a work position, not to mention negotiating extra for work. You should know how long this trip or is expected to be, or if it's open-ended in time periods. No matter what, you legally mandated unnecessary expenses needs a pay for, bro. Yes, this is one thing that I told to the Shenzhen boss this afternoon. I said, like, he was asking me, like, he was in the seller position and I was in the buyer position. To be honest, in the position, because I really was like, I do not want to go to Shenzhen, bro. Not only because they just fucking do not want to pay the most minimum pay that I was just humble enough to accept, but also because you don't want to pay for like lodgings and food stipends, all that kind of stuff. But he was like let me know how long you want to stay in Shenzhen. Like let me try to frame up a network where you can just come into Shenzhen and just fucking makes a fucking framework of working this project and marketing in a way that if I can hire someone else, they can follow the fucking mandate. And I was like, man, it's been 3 months, and I was being generous. And I ain't really trying to stay for more than 1 month, dude. I don't really want to, coming from my heart. And I turned, okay, home for a guy is actually, bro. Like this is like why I'm talking about Homie for a guy should be the next POTUS of USA, because he's actually using Mandarin to talk about my job situation advice coming from his point of view. So I'm gonna actually pronounce it in Mandarin. 用工单位应当履行以下业务：自对在岗备遣劳动者进行工作岗位所必须的培训，支付加班费、绩效奖金，提供与工作相关的福利待遇。Article 10，劳动者与用人单位的解除或者终止劳动合同，办理相关手续，支付工资报酬、加班费、经济补偿或者赔偿金等达成的协议存在重大误解或者显示公平情形，当事人请求撤销的， 人民法院应求英语支持广东省支付条例广东 Wage Payment Regulation Article 25 mandates subsidies for food and lodging for if the employees are assigned to work outside their usual location. Not sure if that's tied to hukou. Right, bro. I feel like in China it is just like the most financially developed city is a city that open up to the fucking world the most. Guangdong province can be one of them. Shanghai is a city of them. Beijing is a city of them. And bro, so I feel like I was just so stupid to just follow and obey those Chinese employers. They were just very openly disregarding those laws. And I think right now, I feel like I'm in a position to try to know labor law better. Thank you for a guy, homie. And thank you so much, my man, bro. I feel like today I ain't in too much of a good position, bro. I feel like I'm a little bit too fucking. 这个你得不到的女人打个问号，你打个问号，你是问你还是问我呢？你这个真的是有一点超级。我操他妈的！我不想说了 ，OK， 我他妈不想说了。哎呀 ，OK， 其实不用我说什么，从你的名字我也能看出来发生了什么，所以我就不多说了。Hey bro, like I'm optimizing for the position where Dubai think I should optimize for the position where I just feel most happy with, you know? Like do I need money, dude? I ain't got a fucking kid. I ain't got a wife. Yeah, I do have one scumbag father. And to be honest, you know, yeah, like for him, I don't know too much about that, bro, but like the most important person in my life that gave me life has passed away, and I think I shouldn't just care about all those other non-factors too much, I guess. Probably, right? Unless I start a family, which I don't know. So guys, I think thank you so much. I think these streams I was a little bit very dumb because today my out of a sigh. My father's side of the family was like making me feel something that I do not feel comfortable with, and I feel like that's it, bro. And yeah, I think that's it. That's it, bro. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. So thank you so much, Mr. Wang and homie Ferrari guy, and if you watch the stream later too, really appreciate you. And right now, I think I'm in the mood to watch for some Chinese soap opera. Soap opera doesn't make sense. Just like Netflix and stuff like that. So guys, I say I'm too stupid right now, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream. So homie, thank you so much for your advice. And actually, your advice is just so valuable. I'm gonna actually just take a photo of each advice that you have given me. So homie, thank you so fucking much, bro. You are not in China, you're American, but you operate more like a fucking mature American and mature Chinese person that ain't just used to being exploited. And bro, you might be bro. Love you so much, and love you guys so much. So I'll see you guys later. So peace out. See you guys later. Have a good day. Okay, 下线了。Okay, but before I wrap up, I forgot final sign off. So if you love this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for the most part. And also, if you would like to pitch in with my knee surgery treatment, you can pitch in with a local knee. It's in this place, in my leg. In this place, you can pitch in with PayPal, Patreon, and Bitcoin links in the description. So thank you guys so much. Love you. So see you guys later. See you later. Bye, my man, my women, my fucking homies. So see you soon. Damn. Bro, I just think it's so unbelievable that an American like you can provide me with better labor support from me searching on Chinese internet search engines. And it's something that's really valuable, really human awakening. So love you, bro. And dude, I ain't gonna let those fucking bosses take advantage of my weak character, because I got fucking you, my cousin, and another big brother from Shenzhen province that I got to know on the Reno. So, bro, fuck them if they try to fucking like do something illegal. And Love you, homie. Love you, brother. Bro, fucking coming clutch.